Based on NIDA-funded research, Beat the Street is a 5-part series on relapse prevention designed for urban recovering addicts. Through inspiring interviews with successfully recovering people, the series teaches viewers how to cope with common high-risk situations without picking up. Part 1, Street Smarts, introduces 8 specific strategies for staying clean and sober when returning home from prison or rehab.
When I came out of treatment, I thought, everything was going to be hunky-dory. I mean, the world was going to applaud because I had finally done something with my life, and I was in for a rude awakening.
The tapes point out common relapse traps for urban addicts on the street.
I wanted to go back into the old neighborhood, and I wanted to drive down the street and see the fellas on the corners, and it was a trap.
We learn how to cope with high-risk situations and create a positive lifestyle.
Whatever you're going through, no matter what, you don't have to use today.
Everyone interviewed is speaking from their own real-life experience. Even the narrators are recovering addicts, like Miles.
Now that I'm in recovery 9 years, life is real different. I've got people's respect back, I've got my family back, and I've got myself back. All because I've been able to stay in recovery. This video series, Beat the Street, is going to teach you how to turn your life around too. It's about avoiding relapse to drugs and alcohol again, especially for those of us from urban neighborhoods. It's easy to stay clean and sober inside the institution, in a prison, or a drug program. It's what you do when you come out that determines your future.
To begin, Part 1 presents 3 relapse stories and helps viewers identify the high-risk situations in each. We introduce new ways of coping without picking up. Next, Part 1 introduces 8 street-smart skills that urban recovering addicts find essential to stay clean and sober in the city. The first street smart is learning to accept setbacks and disappointments in early recovery without resorting to drug use.
I was incarcerated when I first came home. It was like really rough for me because I thought everything was going to be the way I wanted it to be, And in a way I got discouraged in the beginning because I felt like, damn, I'm sober now and I'm trying to do the right things. Why things are not falling into place? Why are they taking so long?
The tape models constructive ways to approach such discouragement. Here's a quick excerpt.
So you can't expect just because you're in recovery or everything is going to come my way, because it's not. It's going to have, bad times and good times. And, I wish I had a better job. I wish I had a better car. I wish I had, But I've accepted that those things, if I stay in the right track and I keep on my recovery, they will come.
Another segment provides strategies for dealing with the chronic stress of life in urban neighborhoods.
That's it. I'm through with you.
Stress. We've all got a lot of that in our lives. And if you don't have ways of dealing with stress when it comes up, it can take you down.
Next, the program shows constructive ways to keep recovery on track and presents 6 other street smarts clients need in early recovery. For example, get a support system. Resist the trap of easy money. Remember the end of your story. Avoid going back to the corner. Stay off all drugs and alcohol. And make a plan to handle drug offers.